name's Alex Milgate from Warringah Pittwater headquarters of a fire brigade. I'm 24 and I currently live in Mount Warringah, New South Wales. Been in the RFS for 8 years between two different brigades. My father was a senior field supervisor for the National Parks and Wildlife Service for well over 30 years, and his passion sort of led to my passions. So, and every time he'd go out to a fire in the summer, I always wanted to be there with him. So now I've always wanted to be part of the RFS, and here I am. Probably my father. He has probably been one of the biggest influences within my firefighting career and my personal life with work and everything. Him being a truck driver, and watching him go out to fires, always missing Christmas, New Year's, and the amount of amazing work he did doing stints in Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia. We always did miss him when he was out fighting fires, but we always knew he was out doing an amazing thing. Whether he was getting paid or not, we still loved him. And it just some of the stories that he'd come back with, some of the things that really inspired me to join the RFS as well. So. One of the biggest challenges for me personally would probably be, I'll say it. One of the biggest challenges for me was always been my weight within the RFS, so I've never been able to do a lot of things. I used to weigh 187 kilos 6 months ago, and now I weigh about 124, 123 kilos. And ever since, that was one of the hardest things for me that's ever challenged me throughout the RFS. And now I'm starting to get a lot more involved. I'm starting to be able to do a lot more things I haven't been able to do. So. The brigade was behind me 100%. Just my captain, my senior deputy have always been well behind me, and all my officers and my friends in the brigade, and they've always been behind me 100%. And it's one of the best things. They all came and visited me in hospital when I decided to go through what I went through. So yeah. So the Lone Pine Fire up in Port Stephens, up Karua, we spent probably 16 hours on the fire line putting in back burning, and then the next day at 6 o'clock in the morning it was already 35 degrees, and it was one of the most challenging things I've ever seen, trying to protect a sawmill with a huge fire front coming. So yeah, that'd probably be one of the biggest challenges that I've been to as well. I'd say go for it. It's one of the most amazing things you can do especially to give back to your community. You meet a lot of friends. Some of the people in this brigade are some of my best mates. So, and some of the skills you get out of it as well. So, yeah. You did say experience, adrenaline, and fun.